Hey guys, Higgy Pop here in the comic room. What's up? Woo! It's Friday. Anyways, thanks for joining me in the Hawk's Nest. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out, and today we're on a mission. We're on a mission. We are enjoying the comic book community. Reed's Comics. Where is it? Reed's Comics. Reed Comics. He just got 1,000 subscribers, this guy. Woo! I mean, awesome. I mean, I just started doing this whole YouTube thing, even watching YouTube, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I was not internet savvy. I was just a Sumerian roaming Hyboria without internet, but I got into it, and then I started watching Dr. Silver Age, Shannon, Solid Force Bend, everyone, and then I came across Reed Comics, and then Reed has a buddy, Scoons Comics, and I was off and running, man. So Reed, he got 1,000 subscribers the other day. Congratulations, dude! And he's having a little contest, and I'm down. I never got involved with contests before. This is my first time. Because, you know why? Because this one's simple, and I could follow these directions. It's easy. He says, you want to get into the contest, so you got to do 3 things to win the contest. You got to make a video, which I'm doing right now. Holy mackerel. And the stipulations are, 1, you have to get you need a cover. Your favorite cover. Show your favorite cover of the comic book and why is it your favorite cover, that kind of stuff. The second one is a key comic. Why it's a key issue. You know, first appearance, whatever. And then the third one is your favorite creator, artist, writer, and show that comic. And make a video, send it in, let him know. Go into his chat in capital letters and say, I just made a video. And then he's going to draw names from a hat. Easy peasy, man. And I'm down. You know on the why? Because it's fun. And that's what it's all about, baby. And I also went to my LCS, my local clam shack. Anyways, but we'll get to that. Let's go over the contest. Because, and go check out his video that he made. He's going to give away 10 comics. I'm down. Let's see. My favorite cover. It's tough. It's tough. I'm not going to play games. I'm not going to be like, well, I wanted to get this one. This is a runner-up. Well, maybe I will. But anyways, I had to settle on something, man. And I have to settle on this because it covers 2 categories. It covers, let's see. Let's make sure we do this right. Okay, this is it. This is going to be my favorite cover right here. This was a toss-up too, all right? I mean, my favorite cover. Let's stop playing games, all right? Jesus. Conan, issue number 2. It's my favorite. Even though it's not number 1, because I don't have number 1, because I didn't rob enough banks, and I had to pay the roofer. Anyways, all right, okay, let's have fun. All right, this is my favorite because I was a young barbarian, and this is Conan number 2. This is December of 1970. All right, and Barry Windsor Smith. I mean, that covers categories right there to begin with. But this is my favorite cover because this comes with a story. I told this story before. I told this on Dr. Silver Age's channel too. I was very happy to be telling that story on that channel. I went to my first comic book convention. I was about this big, and I went with a cousin and a bunch of my older cousins' friends, right? And I was just a little guy. I was a young runt, and I was deeply into Conan. I was probably like 12 years old, and I had my paper route money. And I went there and I saw this. I was like, wow. First of all, it was a convention, but it was way back in the day. It wasn't when people were running around wearing like silly costumes and, you know, whatever. This was straight up dealers dealing comic books. And I saw this. and I think I spent like, it could have been $60, which is, I don't pay $60 for a comic book today, but I had to scratch, and I says, I'm going for it. And I bought it, and when I got home, later on in the day, my dad came home, and he's like, yeah, what did you do today? You know, and then all my other brothers and sisters like, and he's like, what? I said, I bought a comic book. Oh, yeah, let me see. Yeah. He goes, how much you pay for that? I said, $60. And he beat me until I crapped out my bones. Yeah. But he pulled my lip over at my head, and then he kicked me in the chest until my shoulder blades met. No, I'm only kidding. Nah, I didn't. But he was upset. You know, he's like, well, you spend that money on a comic book, you know what I'm saying? But I get it. I get it. And he locked me in a closet for 3 weeks, and I ate a saltine. That's it. No, anyways, but this comes with great memories back in the day, and I'm a huge Conan nut to this day. And I love this comic. I've had it for a long time. Indeed. This is the cover that I see when I close my eyes at night. All right. And now we're going to go to a key. All right. I also was thinking about this for a cover because I love this book for some reason. It just makes me feel all warm inside. This is a Neil Adams. I mean, it's just great. I just love this cover, man. I wish I was sitting waiting for a haircut in one of the other chairs, and I'll be, back in the day. But Conan it is. Old Faithful. And for the key, I went with, this one is a grade of whoa minus, but Superman's ex-pal, see that? Jimmy Olsen. All right, this is issue number 134. This is the first appearance of Darkseid on the very last page, right? And yeah, it's great. It's Neil Adams again. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it, but I actually was gifted this by my nephew. I will call him my favorite nephew. And it's great, man. I was going to do the Karate Kid, the first appearance of Karate Kid, but I started looking for it, and I'm like, I got to stop. I have to get this done. First appearance of Karate Kid was Adventure Comics, issue number 364. Copy. I love the Karate Kid. But we're going with this. Darkseid is fantastic. I love Darkseid. And like I said, this is in a little rough shape. Whoa. Man, get smart, see? So, Reed, that's great, man. He said he had the channel for about 7 years or so, and he's got 1,000 subscribers. I will never get there, but I'm fine. I will be all right. No, slow and steady. I'm happy as it is right now. Look at this. Cool. But let's see. There's Neil Adams right there. A nice little sketch of him. A dapper dude. And let's get to... There he is, Darkseid. On the dark side. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Boom. That is my key. All right? And now for my favorite creator. He will be the creator that I will always have as my favorite because I love him, his art, and his story. I chose to go with The Brave and the Bold, issue number 43. All right? This is with Hawkman. Boom. All right? This is also the first appearance of the Manhawks. And Joe Kubert is the artist. He's my favorite creator that I chose. And it is September of 1962. Cuckoo, ka-choo. And the Manhawks are crazy. They wear those crazy cowls over their head, and they go, crazy, man, crazy. And this is Brave and the Bold, issue number 43. Joe Kubert, which this will never happen as his story developed nowadays. He started working as an artist like 12 or 13 years old. A friend of his best friend's father was doing art in downtown in New York City, in the big city. And he came across, someone mentioned Joe Kubert's sketches and stuff. He's like, yeah, I like to sketch. And he said, "Oh, my dad does that." Blah, blah, blah. He talked to who? He talked to that. This guy out there, and all of a sudden he's taking buses. A young little kid taking buses down to the high rise, going in there, and all the. It's not like today. Everyone works at home in their home office, in their home computers. They're all sitting there. All the artists and creators were there, and they taught him all the ins and the outs of the comic book art business. And he learned. He learned. He drew and drew and drew. What a story. I love Joe Kubert. I was going to grab an Enemy Ace, but I have to represent Hawkman because. And that's it, man. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Endless. Skinny or fat. And there's Hawkwoman flying without her wings. I told her not to do that. Sometimes she gets a little crazy, you know. And yeah, this is just classic stuff. Classic stuff, man. So this is the creator, my Joe Kubert, and it doesn't get any better than that in my eyes. So I will send Reed, tell him I entered his contest. But let's go over, real quick, guys. Let's go over some stuff. Yeah. And I got, I went to my LCS, my local clam shack. I also, check this out. This is for my friend Ron Foss, who is an Aquaman nut. He loves a lot of the same stuff I do, but he is over the moon for this Aquaman. I dug this out, and I want to show him, and I don't want him to get jealous. It's not a contest. Ron, brother Ron. Check this out. Showcase, issue number 31. Boom! A golden age Aquaman and Aqualad. Aquaman with Little Minnow there. And Little Minnow's going, Aquaman! We're being attacked by a whole army of prehistoric fish. We'll never get out of this trap. The Sea Beast from 1 billion BC. And the cover's by Howard Purcell and Sheldon Maldenoff. And the Sea Beast from 1 million BC. This is from April 1961. Those were the days! And yeah, number 31 of Showcase. I love Showcase. If I had, let's say I ripped an ATM off the side of a bank and I had some money, I would just go crazy trying to get all the Showcase. And so Jack Miller is the writer, and the pencils inside are by Nick Carty. And he does the inks. That Nick Carty. Yeah, so it's great. It's great. See, that's Aquaman. That's my Aquaman. See, nothing against... I don't get this DC and I don't get these movies and they portray our heroes. They get Jason Momoa. The guy's black hair. Why? It's like making a movie about Ray Charles and have starring Tom Hanks. Come on, can't you find a blonde dude? Let's keep it real. But here we go, baby. I like it. I dig it. And I went back to my LCS where they had some Aquamans that I was telling you guys about. I grabbed a couple more. Here's issue number 51, Aquaman. I can't hold on to you! The Big Pull. Boom. Great cover. Yeah, the cover's by Nick Carty. And Steve Skeets and Jim Aparo. Jim Aparo does the art in there. Aparo's art was throwing me inside here. He's making I thought it was like Steve Ditko was going through he ate the brown acid the way he was drawing the people in there. The world cannot wait for Dead Man. There's a second story in here by Dead Man with Neil Adams writing and drawing. Let's check it out real quick. And I'll show you that Aparo art that was throwing me off. I think it's in this one. Let me see. So, boom. Yes. And great art, we gotta say. And yeah, check this out. See how long and I mean, what is that? Ralph Digby, the Elastic Man over here? Come on. Even the woman, she's all long and lanky. Look at his limbs. It's throwing me off, man. For no rhyme, even over here. I think the editor was like, Jim, I told you, no more acid before lunch. So, but besides that, it's great. Even over here, check it out. Everything's all stretchy. Is it me? I mean, am I, maybe it's me. I do got that bad eye. Where's it? See the blood clot never went away.
Yo, this is my eye.
So, let me show you the dead man story because it's fantastic. And I should have a contest. Let's say I think I have 360 something subscribers. If by some chance I get to, let's say, 500 somewhere down the road, the contest will be pick your favorite Three Stooges. Mine will be Larry Fine. I peed on my shoe again, Mo. Here we go. Here we go. The world cannot wait for a dead man. Boom. All right. Great art, man, right? Let's check it out. So, Aquaman, issue number 51. Oh, Mo. Yes. So then I got issue number 53. All right. Now, I gotta show you something real quick. Look at this. A friend at work got me this. This is the Hulk going, oh! It's for gamers. You can put your remote. I don't play video games. I got enough problems. But you could also hang your phone on it and stuff. But let me see if you can see this. Can you see that? Watch this. Reed's Comics. So, Hulk, why not? I said, thank you. Anyways, issue number 53. This is the one I really wanted. Aquaman, issue number 53. Is California sinking? Word up. Look at that cover, baby. Yes. Nick Cardy is outdoing himself. So, Nick Cardy's on the cover. Pencils are by Aparo inside. And it's cool. It's a great story. Black Manta's in there. The way they draw Black Manta is awesome. He's all jacked. It's like, hey, Aquaman. And there's a character in here, California sinking. And there's some rich guy. And his name is, in the comic, what the hell is it? Elliot Harlinson, all right? And what it is, it's a switch. They switched the name around because there was a guy from back then. He was a famous writer and an eccentric rich guy too. And instead of his name is Harlan Ellison, so they changed the name for the character in the book, Elliot Harlinson. A little trivia, if anyone cares, guys, all right, if you care. Just give me a break, come on. I mean, the knowledge is just leaking out of my head. So, great cover, right? Yes, and so this Harlison guy that I'm talking about, he was like a famous writer, novels and stuff, and he also wrote an episode for Star Trek, which people say was the best episode of Star Trek. I don't know which one, but anyways. There you go. You take that and run with it. Issue number 53. And I'm getting very close to finishing this run. Woo! And Forever People, issue number 4. Yeah, there they are, all of them. There's Beautiful Dreamer, Big Bear. There's Mark Moonrider. Indeed. Viking the Black. And who's the kid? Oh yeah, what's his name? Oh my God. Seraphim, the kid with the guns. I love that kid. He's got these little cosmic cartridges he shoots out of his gun. Oh, I love them. These are just fun-loving kids, man. I love Big Bear. I love them all. I love it. Of course, Darkseid's in this. Oh yeah. They really drilled down and learned how to draw Darkseid by this time. Anyways, they go into this carnival. It's called like Happy Land, and Desaad is running this carnival. It's like the carnival from hell. I mean, you think normal carnies are crazy? This carnival was crazy. Yeah. Normal carnies are, I mean, they have like no eyelids and they drink Mountain Dew. These carnies were nuts, and they were torturing people and stuff. They're trying to find humans that can handle the anti-life equation. This dark side man. He's like he's into calculus. He's been trying to find this anti-life equation this whole forever. Anyways, I got it, baby, because I needed it. And that's about. Oh, hold on. Oh, so the other day, the last video I did, I went over what did I go over? I went over some Viking. What was it? Oh, Beowulf. So when I took out my other Beowulfs to show you guys, I couldn't find Beowulf anyways because it was under B. I put it under V for Vikings. So I found these other books. This is cool. This is a Jack Kirby creation. It's Viking Heroes, last of the Viking heroes, right? And this is back in like '87. So Kirby he drew. I think he wrote some of these stories, but he only did the cover. And this is Tom Gar, and that's Eric. And it's just like Viking adventures. I'll show you real quick. It's kind of crazy art inside. And Genesis West Comics. I never, ever heard of that. But, yeah, it's dedicated to Jack and Rosalind Kirby. Always royalty in my book. Boom. And special thanks to Louis Fontana, Hunter Graphics, and the art is by Scott Frasina. And Michael Thibodeau is the letterer. So this is the art. It's just a Viking. That's Tom Gar. He's bench pressing someone at the bar. Been there. And a lot of action. A lot of action. He is pretty acrobatic for a Viking, I must say. And, yeah, it's cool. But I also found some more. It's pretty cool. I don't know where I got this. I just found it in my V for Viking. So I wanted to show you that before I put it back. And I found these. I don't know where I got these either. This is issue 1 and 2 of Vikings. All right. And these are cool, man. I just wanted to share these before I sign off. This is issue number 2. Okay, issue number 1. All right. Ivan, Brandon, and Nick Klein, Vikings. And the art is pretty violent. There's a lot of violence. All right. It's Adventures of Vikings. Like, there's a head coming off. Lop! All right. So, and I remember reading this, and I was like, I want to read more. And I never saw any more of these. I only have 1 and 2. So, yeah, it's cool. And here's issue number 2. So, oh, that's right. This kid right here holding the spear, he was always arguing with his dad Viking, saying, you got to make some of yourself. Why don't you do some more raiding of villages and raping? When was the last time you had a good raid? Come on, son. And the kid goes off on his own on some adventures. It's cool art, right? So, if you ever see any of these out there, I'm looking for issue 3 and 4 if they have it. Guys, read your comics and go to reedcomics81 and tell them I said hi. Read your comics. They make you smart. Bye.